If a man or a woman flies you out, are you gonna do with them?
Your name and your email address should be on that confirmation.
You know why you were getting flew out in the first place, okay? It wasn't that you were gonna go down there and miraculously change this man.
You cannot fly a woman out, and just because you flew a woman out, expect that she's gonna give you some just because you flew her somewhere.
Oh no!
I can already hear it, the grammar police coming for me and saying, it's not flued out, it's flown out. Relax. I did not coin that freaking term. It was an accident by one of the city girls, specifically Young Miami, and she just went with it.
Flued out came about one day I was doing a drop for one of my shows, and I was tired. I just had finished a show, and I was in the car doing the drop, and I was trying to say flown out, but it came out as flew. I was like, I'm not fixing it. Like, I'm tired. I done said this like 10 times. It's coming out wrong. Put it out. They know what I meant. When a guy sit for you, like, he fly you out, take you shopping, make no pieces hit, and send you back home.
If you've ever identified yourself as a city girl, I hope you've repented. I honestly hope you've changed your ways and you're now living a better life. Today we're going to be talking about getting flown out, flued out, as Young Miami would say, and the dangers that come with that.
You cannot fly a woman out, and just because you flew a woman out, expect that she's gonna give you some just because you flew her somewhere. A lot of dudes are lazy, and they use flying out and vacations as a way to, they think they can just automatically skip the steps of a woman wanting to give you the.
Now, Zach Bug was speaking for the men, but I'm going to speak for the women. I don't care how you flip it, switch it, twist it, reverse it, shape it. But if you are flying out to a man that you've never met a day in your life, I'm not talking about your husband, your boyfriend, somebody you've been talking to, saw in person, and then he flies. No. If you have never even talked to this person face to face, that to me is 304 behavior, because 9 times out of 10, everybody getting flown out, it's not really a relationship. It's not even a situationship. It's a disaster waiting to happen. And not a lot of women are willing to admit it. But because the city girls told y'all, go get flued out, now everybody's trying to get flued out. I may not get through people that are my age, but I hope there's a young person out there that I can help. Even if it's one person that I can help. Don't listen to what you think is glitz and glamour of getting flown out, getting somebody to go take you shopping. Taking you shopping is nothing compared to saving your dignity. A man saying that he can take you to the most flyest hotel ever, that is not worth your self-respect. He can take you out to that new city, to his yard, to his apartment, but you can never take back what you've lost once he's taken it from you. See, it's easy to come on here and say, oh, you men shouldn't expect women, blah, 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 but let's switch it to the woman as well, because I'm a woman myself and I want to look out for y'all. Some men may be rich monetarily, but they're broke in the head, okay? And you may not realize it now, but in the future, it may be too late once you do. So I'm trying to stop the brakes right now if you're getting ready to get flown out by a rando that you've never met a day in your life. And I know you're packing your stuff and you haven't even vetted the guy. If you've had a success story, congratulations, let's keep it pushing. But for y'all that are building up a story that won't be successful, I want y'all to pause for just a second and realize that you can say no to a person on the phone, but once you get flown out, some guy may think that now you are his property. And you have 2 choices, either sleep with him or go out in a body bag. Which one is it gonna be? You don't know anybody. You're not from the same state. You're not from the same city. You just saw this rich guy that offered you glitz and glamour. And not everything that glitters is gold. Sometimes it's crap that you should be staying far, far away from.
A lot of dudes are lazy, and they use flying out and vacations as a way to, they think they can just automatically skip the steps.
If a lot of dudes are lazy and they're using flights and vacations as a way to get to you, what does that make you? And I don't want you guys to take this the wrong way. I just want y'all to understand that it's coming from a place of love, although tough love, but it's real. It's real life, and there are real stories of people that go missing every other day because they're getting flown out by a rando. You don't know this person. He may be even lying. Heck, I'll be talking about AI come June. He may be using AI to show you his room, talking about he's got all of this stuff, is promising you everything of this world. And you're thinking you're going to be top of the line. And I know there's probably somebody that's going to roll their eyes right now and say, girl, I'm just trying to get my off. And if you agree with that, as adults, go do whatever the heck you want. But just know, for all of y'all that are like, oh, he's going to fly me out, but he better not expect anything from me. Oh, okay. Okay, and don't get it twisted. I'm not here condoning the behavior, but I'm also not dumb. And if you think that I'm condoning the behavior, then something's wrong with you. But also, there are some men who will fly you out and won't expect anything from you. Congratulations, you found yourself a good one. Congratulations to that man, you're doing the bare minimum. Teach other men to also do the same. And if you still don't want to listen to me, at least take this advice. Have runaway money. Don't go to a man's hotel without fully knowing them. Don't let him fly you out to a state that you've never been to before, with your family far, far away from you. It is not the smartest move. And once again, if you have a success story, congratulations, I'm glad you're alive.
Please do not let a man fly you out if you do not have money to fly home if anything goes wrong. If you get there and you're not, even if nothing goes wrong, but you're just not feeling him, if you don't have the money to fly home on your own dime, you don't need to go. Not only that, when he buys your ticket, your name and your email address should be on that confirmation. So if anything goes wrong, you can call the airline yourself and change it, because your email is on the confirmation. You can change anything. You should not have to sit up under a man that you don't like, who's not treating you well, because you don't have no money. Like, no, like no. I think sometimes women can just get so excited that a man is willing to even buy them a plane ticket to, come see them, that they just kind of lose a little bit of common sense and logistics. But at no point should you ever be stuck up under a man who's getting on your nerves, who's refusing to take you to go get food, who does not want to take you on any dates, just wants to sit in the house and chill. And you're just on that TikTok crying because you can't leave. Like, no, baby, no, call your mama, like somebody, like, and get on a flight home. And if it's your first time meeting the person too, you don't need to be staying at their house. You don't need to, like, if you're getting flued out and this is somebody you met on the internet and you've never met them in person before, you don't need to be staying in their house. If they can't afford to buy you a hotel room and a flight, then you don't need to go. You don't need to go, okay?
And if they can afford to get you a ticket as well as a hotel, your own privacy, they can afford to come to your state and see you in a public area. It's that simple. Oh, but he doesn't have time. He's always busy. A man that really wants a relationship with you will make the time. Unless that's not the time you are on, then do what you as an adult want to do.
I'm probably about to say something that a lot of people are not gonna like, but I'm gonna just be real. I've seen it too many times scrolling on TikTok that girls are like, oh, I got flued out and all this happened and it was by a rapper or athlete. Like, let's be real. You know why you were getting flued out in the first place, okay? It wasn't that you were going to go down there and miraculously change this man's mind, okay? You knew what you were going out there to do. No means no, okay? Let's just get that clear. But you knew why you were going down there. So if this man is not your boyfriend, if you guys are not spending quality time, if you guys are not talking all the time, and I'm not talking about a week or two leading up to the time that he's flying you out, you already know what you do when you hop on that Delta flight when you make it in Cabo, okay? You like, let's be for real. Like, y'all got to start being honest with yourself, and you need to take some accountability. Like, you cannot be mad at these men because you already knew what you was doing, okay? And by no means am I saying that that's acceptable on any means scales, but you knew why you were going in the first place. Like, let's be honest.
And that's the harsh reality, because I've seen story times where a woman's like, I just didn't know that that's what he wanted. Be for real. He talked about it countless times. You thought he was joking? If you're not comfortable, then why are you even going? I don't care if this is your opportunity to go to Cabo, this is your opportunity to go to Bora Bora. Go to the lake, go somewhere, go to the mall, take a walk, get some ice cream, okay? Until you can afford to take yourself out. Don't depend on a man, especially one that you've never met a day in your life. I'm just trying to keep y'all safe.
I hate when people lie, so I'ma just ask y'all and get y'all honest opinion. If a man or a woman flies you out, are you gonna do with them? So look, we had this whole debate today, right? And this was my take on it. I'm not going nowhere across the country. I'm not getting on no flight to go see no that I'm not gonna do it. Because it's like, if that is the case, that means that I don't know you like that. And I ain't getting on no plane to go see no that I don't know like that. Like, what? You telling me that we ain't linked up at all? We didn't talked on the phone for a little bit, but we ain't hung out at all. We ain't went on no type of dates, nothing? I'm not even finna put myself in that predicament. That's just me, though. And on some real you gotta be careful nowadays, because all this going on, people coming up missing it. Girl, I do not have time to be playing around, getting on no flight to go see nobody that I don't know and ain't did to do with, don't plan on doing to do with, don't have no type of plans to be with them or nothing like that. Like, Baby, I will stay right here in my hometown.
I'm not an all men are trash type of person, but I will say protect yourself because he's not obligated to protect you.
Y'all think getting flued out is a flex, and I beg to differ. So I went to lunch with one of my close friends last week. Hadn't seen her since last year. We were catching up. I'm catching her up on my dating life. And I was just talking candidly. We were in public, but I didn't think twice about it. So I was telling her that a guy that I had previously dated that she knows about was trying to fly me out. And me and this guy, just a little background story, we dated for like 4 or 5 months. He was very serious. He wanted to like really be together. He was already talking about marriage, children, all of that stuff, right? But I just had a feeling from day one that it wouldn't work. We were aesthetically pleasing. If you saw us from the outside, I would pay to be in that room. Financially equal. He made way more than me, but still, we were good financially. We were good. We had good conversation, good communication, all of those things. But it was just a feeling inside of me that I knew that he was not, it wasn't it, right? So anyway, long story short, I'm talking to her and we just happened to be at getting ice cream, and the girl behind the counter hears me say, yeah, he's trying to fly me out. And the girl, I was like, I don't really think that I want to go. And the girl behind the counter was like, girl, you better take that free trip. And I think that social media has you guys' brain warped into believing that taking free stuff from men or from anyone is worth your time. If you've ever been flown out, if you've ever gone to dinner with someone who you knew you didn't like or whatever, if you've ever had an exchange with someone that you knew that you genuinely didn't like, in my personal opinion, it takes more from you than what's given to you. I can go on a trip by myself. I don't need you to fly me out. Like, yes, that's beautiful that you're willing to, but then the way that my brain works, okay, so cool. I've already experienced you. I know what it is to experience you. Now you fly me out. I know that this is not going anywhere. I know that you want to be serious and I don't want to be serious with you. So now I come and I know that this is you pleading your case for us to be together and get married and all of those things. And I know I don't want that. So now I have to fake kick it. I gotta laugh at your jokes when I don't think they're funny. I have to be around you when I don't really want to be around you, knowing that by the time I leave there, I'm going to feel depleted because I have to give so much of myself that I don't really want to give to you specifically just for a free trip. Is it really worth it? Or even a free dinner? Like, and I'm not going to say that I've never been on a dinner when I was younger. I definitely went on dinners just to have the free food. But I'm just at a place in my life where I don't give a about that free. You can keep that. I prefer to be by myself and to be in my own energy full than to be fake kicking it just for some free shit. But maybe it's just me.
It is not just you. Not only would you be wasting your time, your joy, but above all, if you know me, you'll be wasting your peace. Ha! And who? Me? Nope. I'll pass. One thing I knew ever since stepping into American soil is that nothing is free. Okay? Everything comes with a price. Even if they tell you it's free, it comes with 99 cents that you need to pay. And sometimes that 99 cents is your dignity. And it ain't worth sacrificing for a bum that has a little cash and promises some experience that I've never had yet. Keyword being yet. If you know, you know. I just want to say thank you so much to all my Anti-Delulu members. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And if you would like to be an Anti-Delulu channel member, make sure you hit the join button and or check out the pinned comment.